Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Drew with Valenti Fitness, and today I'm going to talk about toning. Toning, it's when you want to get cut up, you want to see the detail in the muscle, you just want to get toned. So, I had a question earlier about toning, and it's not what everyone thinks it is. There's actually a lot of misconception when it comes to this. And you might have heard things like, oh, you need to lift light weights for high reps to tone or stuff like that. That's actually a myth. That's not true, and I'll explain why, okay? Losing fat and gaining muscle are two totally separate things, okay? You can't turn fat into muscle. Muscle doesn't turn into fat. Fat and muscle are two totally separate things. That's something you really need to understand, okay? So, when it comes to toning, it's going to take longer than you think because muscle building is the same for both men and women. The only difference is the testosterone, okay? So women should not be afraid to lift weights like a man does. You're not going to get huge, you're not going to get swole. You don't have the testosterone to build that much muscle to make you look like a man unless you're on drugs, you know what I mean? So do not be afraid to lift weights like a man. And by lift weights like a man, I mean, lift heavier. So don't be afraid to do that. Definitely not. It's going to help you. You're looking to put on muscle, and then you want to get rid of the fat that's on top of the muscle so you can see it. That's toning. So you would go into the gym, and your primary focus would be to add muscle onto your frame, right? And then after, your focus would be to get rid of the fat that's covering the muscle so you can see it. As far as your diet goes, what I recommend for everyone to do, you need to go online and you need to search a caloric maintenance calculator. It's going to tell you what your caloric maintenance is, and that's really important for tracking what you eat every day. A caloric maintenance, it's simple. It's just the amount of calories your body requires just to maintain your weight. All right. So if my caloric maintenance was 2,000 calories and I eat 2,000 calories, I'm not going to gain weight, I'm not going to lose weight, I'm just going to stay exactly where I am. So you need to know that number, so make sure you search that up and you get that and you record it and save it. Obviously that number is going to change as you gain weight or lose weight, so make sure you keep track of that, okay? As far as losing fat goes, I'm going to recommend take that caloric maintenance number, subtract 500, and you eat that much every day. All right. So once again, if my maintenance was 2,000, I'm going to eat 1,500 calories a day if I wanted to lose fat. If I wanted to gain weight, obviously I want to gain muscle, right? So a lot of people may think, well, the more calories I eat, the more muscle I'm going to gain, right? No, it doesn't work that way. Your body can only put on so much muscle so fast. So anything over an extra 500 calories a day, it's just going to be, you're putting fat on. So if you're trying to gain muscle and my maintenance was 2,000, I'd eat around 2,500 a day. That's a safe number, I would say. And what's important with that is patience, okay? Everything in this fitness and health world, patience is key, definitely. All right, so a 500 calorie difference, you're only talking like losing a pound or two a week, okay? It's gonna be slow, but it's quality weight that you're losing or gaining, all right? So be patient, it's gonna be worth it. You'll notice over time, all right? You're gonna want to eat high protein. Um, I would stick between 60 to 75 grams of fat a day. That's a safe number, I would say. If you're having trouble losing weight, lower it a little bit. I mean, it should be all right though. And then you're just gonna adjust your carb intake to fit um, what your calories are. You know what I mean? Like, you want high protein. You want somewhere between 60 and 75 grams of fat, and then you just adjust your carb intake after that. Let's see. Another thing too is people are really afraid of carbs for some reason. I don't know. Carbs are evil nowadays, and um, I mean, carbs are not bad at all. You need carbs. Carbs are something they're gonna help you out actually. So don't be afraid to eat carbs. You don't need to cut out carbs and lose fat. You don't really need to. I mean, what makes people fat is excess calories, not carbs. So don't be afraid of that, all right? My advice when it comes to being in the gym, always try to do better than your last workout, okay? So if you go in the gym one day, you're lifting, I don't know, say for example, you're lifting 20 pounds for 3 sets of 8 reps. The next workout, go in there and try and hit it 3 sets of 10 reps. The next workout after that, try to hit it 3 sets of 12 reps. And then just up the weight after that, you know what I mean? Always try to do better. That's how you progress, and that's how you become better. So, consistency is another big key. You just need to go in there and kill it day after day, man. You got to do it. Consistency, same thing day in, day out. And just stick with it, and you'll notice results after time. If you stay on it and you're patient, you'll notice. I had a question when it comes to cardio. What's the best ways to improve your cardio? For me, I found doing sprints. Sprints helps a lot. Sprints is where it's at, man. Especially if you can find a road where it kind of like, it's like a little hill or a slant. Jog down, turn around, and sprint back up. Do that like 10 times. Take a break if you need to, I mean, hill sprints are really good. That's probably the best thing that I could recommend for increasing your cardio, in my experience. I'm in the Army. We have to do a lot of running, so that's definitely what I recommend. So, yeah, when it comes to toning, you just need to do one thing at a time. You need to build that muscle up, and then you need to kind of switch modes from, okay, I built enough muscle, I think. Now I need to lose the fat that's covering up the muscle, right? So that's really what I think you need to do. Yeah, like I said, just don't be afraid of the weight. I mean, you're not going to get bulky and huge like a man will. You don't have the testosterone. It's simple as that. Make sure you stay on point with your diet. I mean, diet is almost everything. Okay, diet is super important. If you have a bad diet, and an amazing workout routine, you probably won't see results. But if you have an amazing diet, you can still have a pretty bad workout routine and you'll still get somewhere, okay? So that just shows how important it is. So definitely keep your diet in check, stay on that. It gets hard at times, you have your cravings and whatnot, just if you want it bad enough, you'll do it, okay? So that's my advice. That's what I think about this whole toning thing and cardio and things along those lines like diet, and I think that's about it. So I might have missed something, I'm not sure. I think I covered everything. If I didn't explain it very well, give me a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. So comment on the video if you have any questions, and thank you again for watching. Subscribe, I have more videos coming soon. You can follow me on Twitter at Valenti Fitness, okay? Thanks again. See you in the next video, guys.